guys, it's Country Fried Goth here. Today I want to talk about how people are assholes. If you follow me on Twitter, then you probably saw the huge rant that I went on the other day. I was riding my skateboard to work because I'm trying to save on gas. And as I was leaving work, I was like, there's a road that goes through the parking lot of where I work, and I was coming down the road and I was on my side of the road. I wasn't on the sidewalk because the sidewalk was so like cracked and bumpy that I would have just had to like carry my skateboard, and that's stupid. So I was on my side of the road, and then this car like comes turning and it was like going really, really fast down the road, and they like, first of all, they were in the middle, and then they like swerved towards me. I don't know if they were trying to hit me or if they were trying to scare me or what they were doing, but at any rate, I swerved to like avoid getting hit, and my board hit a crack in the asphalt on the road, and I fell. And I mean, I've said it before, like I am not small by any means. I weigh, which I've lost some weight. I weigh 270 now, so yay. But that aside, my foot, like okay, so if this is my foot and this is my ankle, like my foot bent like this, and then literally all of my weight landed on my left ankle bone. And I don't have insurance anymore to go get it checked out, so I had Danielle go to Walgreens or one of the medical supply stores here in town, and she got me crutches, and then I have an ankle brace on, and right now I'm just kind of like praying to the gods that like my ankle isn't broken. I'm pretty sure it's just sprained really bad, but I'll show it to you guys. It looks really, really nasty. Oh my god, it's like swollen up more. Okay, so right now the way it looks like, it could just be swollen because of how tight I had the brace on, but I mean it still looks pretty gnarly. There it is. And I mean, this isn't sticking out as far as it was the day that I did it. I don't know if you guys, I got like a huge bruise like all the way up my leg. Well, that's because that hurts. I didn't know I had a bruise that went up that far. A bruise on this side of my foot. So yeah, whenever I fell, like my foot landed like that, and all of my weight went on the outside of my ankle. So yeah, I'm just kind of like doctoring it the best that I can because I don't have insurance, so get it checked out. All right, so I know my ankle looks pretty gross. Okay, about my job. I still work at the hospital, but it's kind of like a messy situation because whenever I was hired on there last November, like I told them, like, you know, I'm going back to school next year and everything else, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, we can work around your school schedule. Well, whenever push came to shove, they told me that since none of my classes were offered online, that there's no way they could work around my school schedule, that I would only be able to work weekends. Well, then they pulled some strings and they made this shift for me where it was, I worked Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3:30 to midnight. Well, it got to the point where I was falling behind on my homework and I was falling asleep in class because I was at work until midnight, sometimes a little after, and then Tuesday and Thursday were my early class days where I have a 9:30 to 10:45 class. And I was falling asleep, so I told them that it wasn't working. Well, then, since I told them that, they told me that I was only, like, I could only work weekends and have it, like, work with my schedule and everything. And I feel like they're lying to me and that they're not really wanting to work with me because there are other employees that work 4 to 8, and there's no reason why I couldn't do something like that, because I know that either way I go, like, I'm not going to be able to work full-time like I was, but there's no reason why I couldn't do something like that. But for whatever reason, they're not working with me, so I'm kind of stuck there, and I am looking for other employment, but it sucks. And since I'm no longer full-time at the hospital, I did lose my insurance. So, you know, I don't have any medical coverage or anything right now because I decided to go back to school and get a better job, and I pretty much lost everything. It's been tough. And I mean, this all just happened like within the span of like these last couple months. It's been tough, but Danielle has been so amazing, and my family and my friends have been like really supportive and everything else, and it's just it's hard and it sucks. But I mean, you gotta wade through the bullshit before you can get to the good shit, and I just keep telling myself that all the time, but it just seems like everything is like trying to stop me, and I definitely feel like I'm being punished for wanting to better myself. And I did try and like fight the power with some stuff that was going on, and ever since then I've kind of felt like they are not as willing to work with me, which I understand is my fault, but I just feel like they're not really for me, but they're not really against me. Like, they're kind of like neutral with me right now, and yeah, it sucks. But I'm hoping, which I know that we'll get through it and everything will be fine, but it's just hard in terms of money because like living is expensive. And yeah, but speaking of expensive, before I was poor, I ordered like a bunch of stuff because I knew I was gonna be poor. So it was kind of like my last hurrah to treat myself. I got a package in the mail today and I have no idea what it is. So I'm gonna open that and hopefully that will put me in a better mood because I'm definitely down in the dumps today. But, you know. It's from Michigan and it says Fragile. So it must be Italian. If you get that reference, you're awesome. Oh my god, it's a package inside a package. Okay, so layer 1 has been successfully removed. What is this? Holy crap. Aww. It's another package. This must be something that I bought from an independent seller because this person was nice enough to put like a little thank you note on it. I enjoy that this person took the time. I wonder if it says her name on the thing. Oh yes, Jillian. She's a very nice lady because she took like the extra time to make this all pretty and thanked me for my purchase. Oh, look, I remember this. Ooh. I got a book on candle magic, which should be a pretty interesting read. And I got a book, Spells and Charms. And Gypsy Magic. She put a bow around this one. Look at this. This is awesome. Practical Magic. That's awesome. I'm really excited to like start reading these. I mean, as you can see, I had a theme going on there. I'm really into like learning about different religions and everything, and like learning how they work. And right now I'm like studying like the pagan and the Wiccan faith, and so far like that seems to like click with me the most. I was raised in a Christian household, and as I got older, like there was a lot of stuff that didn't make sense to me. And anytime I asked a question, you know, and people say, well, that's where faith comes in, but like it couldn't be answered, and it just bugged me. So I'm very interested in the old religion, so I'm like buying books like they're going out of style just to see what it's all about. Come here, Beanie. But yeah, that was pretty much all I had. Just remember that it's free to be nice and don't be a dick. Bye, guys.